Alright, I just want to do a little kennel tip video for you. I know he really likes his crate. You guys did a great job crate training him. He's silent in there. But I want to keep that up, and I want to show you some tips that could maybe even further improve his comfortability in there. Although he was quiet, obviously he wasn't that confident in there with the barking at me. I mean, and the snapping at me here. He's still prone to reactivity in there, and I don't love that. So I want him to really, really like it in there. And I want to show you an example of how we can, better get him there. So I got his food here. It's got a bit of hot water in it, and then I kind of let it sit for a while, let it ruminate, get all nice and smelly. And it's not a full meal. Instead of just feeding like 2 full meals like that, I like to split them up throughout the day and use them for crate training or for obedience training. Anytime that I might need a little bit of an edge, I can use some of that food, right, and keep them motivated. Sometimes it's food, sometimes it's treats, but I do want them in the bowl when they're in larger portions. I want the bowl to be a positive trigger and him to see it and get excited. He's outside right now, just on the deck portion, solo, so we're going to let him in. I'm going to show you the command, the clicker timing, and the rewarding. And yeah, just my process for kenneling. Now, I crate at night, obviously, if I'm leaving the house. I also crate for transitions. So transitions meaning coming back from outside, coming back from a walk, car ride, playtime with the dogs, whatever it is. We're going to crate before we re-enter the house. And we're going to do that because I don't want them bringing the outside energy into the home. I want them to, as soon as we get in, go right into calm mode. I need to relax while I'm in here. I need to, sort of engage a different drive and be a little more calm and collected. So he has no problem running in the crate, but I want to show you how that looks here. The process with the clicker and the food and the whole nine. So we'll go let him in. I use a little recall at the door. Here. Good boy. Good. As soon as he's in, force pause the click. Good man. Vocals. Pay with some food. We close it up. He goes right to eating. He's motivated. He's engaged. He's happy. He's safe. And mostly calm, right? So the hot water doesn't just help with the smell. I'd like to note it also helps kind of with digestion. It can help them, the kibble can be a little harsh on their stomach. This doesn't have the wet food mixed in this particular time. I'm just treating with the kibble. So that can upset their stomachs a little bit hard to digest. So the warm water helps them break it down, smells better, gets them more excited. I mean, he's almost finished with this bowl, and this is just the kibble with warm water. So you want him to eat whatever you present him, but it's okay to make it in a little bit more of a tasty form. Just we don't want to go over the top and constantly be adding in a bunch of things, because we're going to go broke and he's going to become spoiled. So 2 things we don't want. That's what crating looks like. It's another way to use the clicker. It's another way to start getting some verbal commands in. HERE at the door means you can come in, come to me here. BED means to go in there. Click when he's in there. You don't need to click for the recall. You don't need to click for every single thing. The clicker is just taking place of a vocal yes or a vocal good boy. It's just a more universal way to say, hey, you did it. And why does it mean good, even though it doesn't have a higher pitched tone and isn't vocal like that? It's because we've conditioned it in, and I've clicked, treated, clicked, treated, clicked, treated, clicked, treated, clicked, treated, over and over and over and over. So now, here's the click, he goes, I'm getting something. So instead of just a yes, which sometimes might just be a yes, when you hear the click, you know you're getting paid. And he's already finished eating. That wasn't a full meal. I'm not worried about his stomach or anything like that. He didn't eat it too fast, but again, he was motivated to eat it. And now the other benefit to always like feeding when they come into the crates is now their GI system's going to kick in, right, and their metabolism, and they're going to naturally get a little bit tired and lethargic, just like anyone does after a meal. That can help further cement your crate calm and give you a little added benefit. Really just make sure he loves it in there, and he's calm and doesn't feel threatened, isn't worried about me. Right, big man? Ooh, little side eye. Nice work.